Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're joining us from. Welcome here to the Liberia Radio and Television Network. I know this is the scheduled time for the Hardzone. For tonight, we will not be bringing you our regular panelists and the regular show because we have the very first debate of the U.S. 2024 elections between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. So we will be bringing that debate for you very shortly. And also there is a watch party going on. We will also be we have our correspondent on site to bring you that watch party along with the debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. So stay tuned. My name is Derek Galley, and I'll just be controlling things here for you tonight. And then right after the debate, we'll bring you a post debate or discussions with the team there at the watch party. So stay with us. Continue to follow LRTN and make sure you're inviting your friends and family. It's going to be a very heated 90-minute debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. So stay with us as we will bring you all of the happenings from that debate and a post-debate conversation here on this network. So, guys, stay with us as we await that. Very shortly, we will be bringing you happenings from the after party. So make sure you're following the network and make sure you are also subscribe to this network.
This is my family, my son and my daughter. Um, thank you, everyone. So I am really excited to watch this debate tonight between President Biden and Past President Donald Trump. Donald Trump. So it's gonna be really very interesting. You're gonna
Fellow
see.
Democrats and valued members of our diverse community. I'm Adrian Jadig, serving as the treasurer for the New Americans for Unique Caucus and the Pennsylvania Democratic Party.
This Adrian is
This
meeting with
official role, I'm
President
dedicated to
Caucus.
ensuring financial transparency and supporting our missions to advocate for New America.
Thank you. Adrian, so sorry, I just interrupted. Anila, thank you so much. Anila is behind all what's going on today. She made this video in a very short notice. We were just asked in last 3 days to have this party. This is going on throughout the Pennsylvania, and multiple watch parties are going on. And come on, Adrian, can come in. Adrian, so Adrian is a trail for New American and Ethnic Coordinating Caucus. They travel from far away from Burke.
From
Reading,
Reading,
Pennsylvania.
That's fine.
Yes. So thank you so much. So now, so we're gonna see two different visions for the country. Two completely different people you're gonna see. So one used for the economic growth, another one who is just for the rich, the one who is for healthcare for everyone, affordable, correct, the other one to stop it, so that can lead to millions of people without any coverage. The one is like he has a rhetoric that is like separating our nation. The other one is bringing our community, our country together. So that you're gonna see this debate by yourself tonight. Let's see, and I'm really, really looking forward to see that. So anybody can say anything here. We have a choice. We have a choice. Biden versus Donald Trump. You know what Donald Trump did when he came last time. So he's going to do the worst. He's going to come with the full force because this is his second term. He does not care what he's going to be in a revenge mood. Keep in mind. So it's not going to be good for the country, for the economy, for the healthcare, for the immigrants, for the new Americans. It's not good for even his own people. He's only for the rich people. Biden is for the middle class. He wants everyone to grow. President Biden and Harris. So please, everybody, go out. And I know some people they don't want to vote for Biden. So just look into that. What he did. We have to look at the whole picture, not only one thing. So just keep in mind all these things and go through what he did. He was a senator, then vice president, the president, and his history, like he knows how to deal with foreign affairs and all that. And he's a very calm-minded person. So thank you so much. Our debate is going to start this in over 5-10 minutes. So anybody want to say anything about Adrian? Adrian want to say something? Thank
Yes, guys, that's the voice of Dr. Farouk at the New American Ethnic Coordinating Caucus Presidential Debate Watch Party right on Street Road, Benzillen, PA. And guys, very shortly we'll be bringing you the official debate from between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. So stay with us as we bring you more updates from the Watch Party, and then very shortly we will again be joining the crew at in Benzillen, Pennsylvania for coverage of that Watch Party before we bring you the actual debate.
you. Anything, please don't hesitate, whatever you think. And don't, where's the Ed? Ed, can you come in, please? Yeah, you. Yeah, you come in, please. So Ed is over. He was elected for Ed meeting, was elected as a councilman. He served here in Benson for 4 years.
4 years.
4 years. And he's a very staunch Democrat. And you want to say anything? Any message?
So, I've been thinking about the last couple of years and how the country has been so divided. And just a quick story. Years ago, when I was door knocking, I approached a gentleman. He's working on his car in his driveway, and he got real angry with me. And he screamed at me, "Get off my property!" And I said, "Listen, sir, I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling any magazines or anything. I'm just trying to run for office." And he didn't want to hear it. And what I'm so disappointed about over the last 4, 8, 12 years is how divided this country has become. And we have to fix that. And I know every one of you in this room believe that Biden can certainly fix that, right? Trump doesn't believe in diversity. Trump doesn't believe in affordable health care. Trump doesn't believe in women's rights, right? So we have to elect someone that can professionally represent our country. And that's Biden. So that's really all I had. I wanted to share that story. And we need to figure out how we can change the country to not be so divided. And we have to find ways to be able to work across both sides of the aisle. Because that's the only way we get things done in this country.
Thank you so much. Anybody else wants anything? You have we have 5 minutes 43 seconds. Ranataj, wants anything? Anybody? So we have been TV network. They are here. They are making our video. It's live, and they are very supportive. Thank you so much for coming, Anderson. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, everyone. And anybody else wants to say anything? Please open up. Say something.
What I like to say is that, we should concentrate on everything Trump says, most of them are lies. You must make sure that we do a fact check and let the people know that almost anything he says is right. So make other people aware of that, because he's spreading his stuff by lying.
Thank you so much. Anybody else have any comment? Anybody? Anybody? We have 2 minutes left. Long time you want to do anything else?
Versus Donald Trump. The big guy talk about money and rich people and these minorities and so we have to stand up and thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much. We have present opportunity at this Friday. Madhu Mary. We have one little lot of people. Okay. Yes.
So, I'm sorry, real quick, I wanted to introduce my son. And I think it's so important that the younger generation gets involved. So raise your hand if you're younger, I guess under the age of 25. I want to see your ID. So it's great.
I'm only 49 backwards.
I'm not trying to discriminate against you, sir, I swear. But we need to get more younger generation involved, that's for sure.
Absolutely right. We did it younger generation. My son is his younger generation too. Rory and Maria. They are both sitting here. We are young too. So we want everybody to be involved. I mean, younger generation, of course, they are our future, and not only involved to run for the houses as well. Thank you. So, move next forward. Karen. Karen is always very supportive, and he is introduced herself.
Hello? Yeah, you gotta be listening. I'm working on it. Yeah, put your order on this.
Great job. We get a lot of credit for the economy, a lot of credit for the military, and no wars, and so many other things. Everything was rocking good. But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country. But other than that, we had given them back a country where the stock market actually was higher than pre-COVID, and nobody thought that was even possible. The only jobs he created are for illegal immigrants and bounce back jobs, the bounce back from the COVID. He has not done a good job. He's done a poor job, and inflation's killing our country. It is absolutely killing us.
Thank you. President Biden?
Well, look, the greatest economy in the world. He's the only one who thinks that, I think. I don't know anybody else who thinks he's the greatest economy in the world. And, you know, the fact of the matter is that we find ourselves in a situation where his economy, he rewarded the wealthy. He had the largest tax cut in American history, $2 trillion. He raised a deficit larger than any president has in any one term. He's the only president other than Herbert Hoover who's lost more jobs than he had when he began, since Herbert Hoover. The idea that he did something that was significant. And the military, you know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still found ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
President Trump, I want to follow up if I can.
You want allowed to respond to him?
Well, I'm going to ask you a follow-up. You can do whatever you want with the minute that we give you. I want to follow up. You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. How will you ensure that that doesn't drive prices even higher?
Not going to drive them higher. It's just going to cost countries that have been ripping us off for years, like China and many others, in all fairness to China. It's going to just force them to pay us a lot of money, reduce our deficit tremendously, and give us a lot of power for other things. But he made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history. I also gave you the largest regulation cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And the jobs went down and then they bounced back, and he's taking credit for bounce back jobs. You can't do that. He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No, he inherited almost no inflation, and it stayed that way for 14 months. And then it blew up under his leadership because they spent money like a bunch of people that didn't know what they were doing, and they don't know what they were doing. It was the worst, probably the worst administration in history. There's never been. And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we're getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country's life.
President Trump, over the last 8 years, under both of your administrations, the national debt soared to record highs. And according to a new nonpartisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt. Well, so far, President Biden, you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt. So, former President Trump, many of the tax cuts that you signed into law are set to expire next year. You want to extend them and go even further, you say. With the U.S. facing trillion-dollar deficits and record debt, why should top earners and corporations pay even less in taxes than they do now?
Because the tax cuts spurred the greatest economy that we've ever seen just prior to COVID. And even after COVID, it was so strong that we were able to get through COVID much better than just about any other country. But we spurred, that tax spurred. Now, when we cut the taxes, as an example, the corporate tax was cut down to 21% from 39%, plus beyond that. We took in more revenue with much less tax, and companies were bringing back trillions of dollars back into our country. The country was going like never before, and we were ready to start paying down debt. We were ready to start using the liquid gold right under our feet, the oil and gas right under our feet. We were going to have something that nobody else has had. We got hit with COVID. We did a lot to fix it. I gave him an unbelievable situation with all of the therapeutics and all of the things that we came up with. We gave him something great. Remember, more people died under his administration, even though we had largely fixed it. More people died under his administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it, something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster. Mandate, the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country.
To strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we had to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare. They're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. He will wipe out Social Security. He will wipe out Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence. And it's a shame. What's happened to our country in the last 4 years is not to be believed. Foreign countries, I'm friends with a lot of people. They cannot believe what happened to the United States of America. We're no longer respected. They don't like us. We give them everything they want, and they think we're stupid. They think we're very stupid people. What we're doing for other countries, and they do nothing for us. What this man has done is absolutely criminal.
Thank you, President Trump. Dan?
This is the first presidential
Israel and